it's Sweetie, and these are my stripper stories.
Hey, sweetie, welcome to Stripper Stories.
Yay, thanks for having me.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So, you're a fans model, OF model,
Yes.
right? And how long have you been doing your thing?
About 4 years. Religiously, like very focusing on it, 4 years.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is the worst type of customer?
Oh my God. The worst type of customer is somebody who wants something for free. Is that really a customer at that point? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, any customer that wants something for free, you're not a good customer.
right. What's the most amount of money that you've made doing OnlyFans?
Like in a month or total?
In a month.
In a month, almost 100K. Almost right in 100K.
How did it feel to get 100K at one time?
As you can see, I was speechless. Like, I'm still speechless. I can't believe I was ever able to make that amount of money. So yeah, like that, unreal experience.
What did you do with it?
Invested it.
Right. Did you what was something that you did with it that you just said, I got 100K, so I'm gonna do this for myself?
Oh, for myself?
Yeah.
I honestly invested it for myself. I bought property.
Right. There's nothing, you didn't go out and buy a Louis bag. No.
Nope. I invested it.
Right.
I'm an investor.
Right. I feel you on that.
Mm-hmm.
What made you start doing it?
I was actually modeling for a long time. I did modeling first, and I thought, okay, let me try this on Patreon, so I would try to do it was more, should say it wasn't erotic modeling, but I think Patreon saw it as such. So it was kind of like, very sensitive with some of the stuff that I would post there. So then at that point, I was like, maybe I should try something else. And I also had a photographer who was encouraging me to, hey, you should maybe open an account since you want to sell prints, because that was the whole point of me even trying to do Patreon. Was I wanted to be able to have a place where I could sell my photos, right? But then they were like, yeah, some of these are a little too randy, too risque for us. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I can find a different platform. And like I said, my photographer told me that, and I was like, all right, let me look into it. So then I looked into it, and I was like, cool. And then from there, it kind of started going from pictures to me doing other stuff. And that's kind of how we got here.
Right. So you said the pictures into the other stuff. So did you run into something like financial crisis, or is that what pushed it over the edge?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes,
Right.
yes. I was very broke. I was a teacher at the time, so when we all know teachers don't get paid nearly enough for what they do, and so I was really broke and paying off loans and stuff like that. So it was like, I got to do something. Otherwise, if I don't, I'm going to be in debt my whole life. And I didn't want that. So, yeah.
Did you start off with solo content?
I did, yes. Yeah. Right. I started off with solo content, and then I slowly worked my way into boy-girl content, and then girl-girl content, which is what I really wanted to be making.
Right.
Yeah.
How long do you plan on doing this?
I would say, so I'm 27 now. I kind of have given myself a timeline of between 30 and 32. I would like to be done doing this, but hey, if it keeps me in longer, then I might be here longer. But yeah, 30, 32.
Have you made enough money to retire right now if you wanted to?
I would say no, not in my opinion. But maybe to some people, they might be like, yeah, you have, girl. You've invested in multiple properties at this point. You can, but for me, not yet.
When do you feel like you should quit?
I feel like I will quit when I'm at the point where I feel like I am financially free and able to do whatever I want, wake up and be like, I ain't got nothing to do but go to the beach today. You know what I mean? That's when I feel like I'll stop.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite type of customer?
Oh my God, my favorite type of customer is one that will really talk to me and get to know me. Someone who's gonna just honestly just get to know me. Really, who wants to know all about me? Where'd you start? How old are you? What's your favorite color? Like really like the intimate stuff about me that most people just, they see me as, oh, she's an OF girl. I just want to see her come and like go. You know what I mean? But these people, they're like, I want to get to know you. I want to be friends with you. Those are my favorite type of customer.
What's the craziest request that you've ever gotten?
Oh my God. The craziest request I've gotten was this guy wanted me to eat like it was like some crazy, like I think it was curry or something like that, like something wild, guys. And he wanted to see me like scat on camera. And I'm like, no, but it wasn't just that. He wanted to see me like scat and like play with it, like 2 girls, 1 cup type stuff. And I was like, I'm good.
Right. Could there have been any price to make you have done that?
No, absolutely. Absolutely not. I'm not. No.
Right.
Not all money's good money.
Right. What's your thoughts on the modern day stripper?
My thoughts on the modern day stripper? Oh my gosh. Like, what do you mean?
Like, as far as like when you go in the club, do you look at them like, hey, maybe you should hop online, or is that a thought, or like I see what you're doing, I could do it, or I would never do that. Or what's your thoughts?
Honestly, I see what they're doing, and I wish that I could do it. To be real, because I feel like with dancing, like one, it's you have to show up, right? I mean, either way, on you have to show up, but with dancing, you gotta show up. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's like sometimes you might not want to dance, and guess what? You still do it because you know what I mean? And I feel like that's very inspiring to me because these girls show up and they go whether they make a bunch of money or not. And that's super inspiring to me because it's like, wow, y'all, hey, I got the skill, I can dance, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's I love it. It's very inspiring, and I feel like I wish I could do it. I really wish I could dance. If I take pole classes, maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Do you have any fetishes?
Fetishes?
Yes.
Yes, like kinks or fetishes. Which one?
Yeah. Both.
Yes, I do. I said this on Angel's podcast already, but I do have a little bit of a piss kink. And I love latex and I love bondage. Ooh, so yeah, any of those will really get me like going.
So, okay, you said a piss kink.
Yes, yep.
Oh, okay. So how did you find out that you had that?
I let a girl pee on me. That's right. Pretty much how I found out. Right. It was a dominatrix. She was like, hey, so I don't know if you're comfy with this, but like for a video, would you mind if I pissed on you? And I'm like, honestly, no, I try everything once. I think I would, besides the scat. Like, I think, so right. Because obviously you're like, hold up. You wouldn't try everything once. But no, yeah, I would try like stuff with piss once. You know what I mean? But then I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought. I was like, no. Am I R. Kelly? Like, no.
I was just gonna ask you something about that. Like, when the video came out, was that a thing that you was like, what?
Hey, I think honestly, yeah, I might have been inspired by it. To be honest,
like, right. If it seems like since we're living in the days of the internet and everybody's can do. I mean, anybody can get an account.
Yeah.
What do you say to that? Like, if you see like a girl that has an account and maybe she's not the normal girl to have one, like, what's your thoughts about that?
So I feel like, honestly, I will say the industry has become very oversaturated. Right. But to be honest, I was that girl once. You know what I mean? I was that girl who was like, oh, I don't know, what I want to do. I don't know, you know what I mean? So I feel like some people just pick it up because they need something new. They want to find something. They're burnt out on their job. You know what I mean? There's so many different reasons why people join the industry, and I feel like I'm rooting for you, girl. I'm back here rooting for you. I hope you make it, because it's not an easy industry to be in, and it's not easy at all. Like, to be honest, this is a job. This is a whole job. So yeah, I mean, hey, but as long as you're safe and you're not doing anything stupid on your platform, more power to you, girl. You go get your money.
Has anybody ever tried to pretend to be you and make money that way?
Yes, all the time. I have so many impersonators. Yes. Yeah.
Right. So like if a customer he buys a
Mm-hmm.
video, if he wants to, in there he's complaining that
Mm-hmm.
he got his money taken. How do you handle that? Like,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it honestly depends. Like if it's on my platform, usually I feel really bad for them. I try to have a conversation with them and be like, hey, listen, I'm not on this, and this platform. Here are my pages that you will be accessing me, like me, sweetie. That's who you're talking to, you know? So I guess yeah, like having that conversation with them and being like, this is like where you can find me. Those other places are fake. Like you got to understand that those aren't me. You know what I mean? So, and hey, they can try and take the recipe, but their sauce will never taste the same. They aren't sweetie.
right. Is link ups a thing with you?
No, absolutely not.
Right.
Hell no.
Right. What would you say your worst fear online would be?
My worst fear online already happened, and it
Okay.
was my content getting leaked to my family. So
Mm.
yeah, worst.
And how did that happen? Like, I mean, I don't know how the content got leaked, but like, how did you address that when it happened?
Well, I had to obviously sit everyone down, and be like, hey, like, I'm not sure why this happened and whatnot, but I just had to be truthful with them and put it all on the table, take some accountability. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, it's me. So that's pretty much how it worked.
How do you handle when someone outside, like you walk outside and somebody recognizes you from from
I love
OF?
it. Honestly, I love when you guys recognize me. Like, everything I say, I always say this, just please be respectful. If you come up to me and you recognize me in person, just be respectful. Just say, hey, you're sweet and low. I know you from your content. You know what I mean? I'll be like, oh my God, hey, you want to take a picture or something like that? I'm not ever rude or anything. As you can tell, like, come on now, sweetie, let's be real. She's sweet. But no, yeah, I love meeting people that like support me because it's like, wow, oh my God, you know me? What? That's crazy. So I always, that feels super good to me. Mm-hmm.
Right. What was your favorite collabs? What are your favorite collabs to do?
Oh my gosh, my favorite type of collabs would definitely be like any latex or bondage stuff. Mm. Any rope. Oh my god. Also, any girl content. I would say I love making girl content mostly because I just like meeting new girls and like working with new people and stuff like that. But also boy girl stuff. That is amazing. It's definitely part, like I would say girl is a little bit higher on my list than boy girl, but I still love boy girl stuff.
Have you ever been involved in any like orgies or bangs or anything like that?
Yes, plenty of orgies. Plenty of orgies. I would say bang, not necessarily unless you count like being spit roasted by two women as a bang, but but yeah, no, lots of orgies, plenty of orgies. I feel like the most amount of girls, I think it was 8, but I feel like I'm lying and that it could be more. I gotta check I have so many videos, so it's like I gotta go back and check. But I think it was 8 girls. A lot of girls.
How long did that last?
Oh, it was like 40 minutes. It's a long video, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever been jealous of another woman?
Yes. Of course. I feel like yes, like yeah, for sure. I have been. Mm-hmm.
And so it's like you're so bubbly and you're so live. It doesn't give that you would
Nope.
never do that. But
But yeah, no, I definitely have been. And I feel like that I had to really step back and monitor that about myself and be like, hey, what about this woman is causing me to envy her? Is it the way she carries herself? Is it what she has? Is it all that? And then most of the time when I like took that step back, I'd realize that it's not really about her, it's about me. It's the things that I feel are inadequate about myself and my brain that are making me feel that way, right? So once I checked that about myself, I was able to realize, oh, I'm not envious of you. I'm inspired by you. And I took that and I told her that rather than holding it in and being like, well, she can't. She's doing all this stuff and I'm not. I'm just like, girl, you know what? You're really inspiring to me. And I just tell people that. And now that has really helped. Like, I don't get jealous of anybody anymore. And I'm like, dang, I checked myself real quick. So, yeah.
Hey, man, that's some really good advice to look within.
No, absolutely. Yeah. It's yourself usually, not them.
When you're shooting content, are you in it?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely in it. Yes.
Uh, what's the worst day that you've had doing content?
I've had a couple bad days. I feel like the worst day I ever had doing content, or I should say, when I have these type of days, it's when nothing's working right for me. So like the cameras isn't operating right, or I knock everything over, or something like that. And it's like it starts to get to a point where you're super frustrated, and like I'm like, okay, I'm ready to be done, and like walk away. But what I try to tell myself is you got to finish this task. This is like I'm very ADHD, so I'm like this is a task that you have to finish, you know? So I try to make sure to get it done. And I tell myself like your fans would love to see something like this. You haven't made something like this in a while, you know? So I tried to like hype myself up. But for the most part, yeah, it's usually when things aren't going my way. That's like the worst day of filming.
Have you ever shot any mainstream?
No, I've never done mainstream, just OF. Just
Right.
OF, yeah.
Have you ever thought about it?
I have thought about it, but I would really like to work with women. I think girl would probably be my thing, my area category, if you will.
So when you, are you just setting up the tripods yourself, or how is you got someone shooting for you? Or?
Yeah, most of the time I just set up the tripod myself, unless it's my male partner that's doing boy girl content with me. Then he's the one holding the camera. But other than that, and like sometimes with my girl stuff, we'll have somebody film it. But for the most part, yeah, it's just me. I just put up my phone, change the angles, or like my actual nice camera, whichever one.
When you're shooting, do you have to be intoxicated?
No, nope. It's just I'm high on life.
So like, are you like, do you drink or do you?
I smoke.
Okay.
I'm a 420 girl. I am a pothead. Let's just say how it is. I am a pothead. Okay, I love to smoke, but drinking not too much, just because I have like stomach issues, so my stomach always be hurting after I have too much alcohol.
If you could give any advice to someone that would want to hop in this game right now and get online, like what would you tell them?
I would tell them, oh golly. So I would tell you, so I'm going to say, speaking to my past self here. So take this advice. I'm talking to my past self right now. I would say you need to be prepared. Just be prepared, and be prepared for the hate. Be prepared for your family maybe not supporting you. Be prepared for dating life might be a little hard. Be prepared, because that's something that I feel like people see in this industry. I can tell you for a fact, I saw it at first. I see girls blowing up, making millions of dollars, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. You know what I mean? You got to be prepared. Oh, and one of the biggest things, be prepared to work. You gotta work. You can't expect like money to just come to you just because you're pretty, or just because you know what I mean? You gotta work. Like that. This is a job, baby. JOB. So you're gonna be working, and you might be working a lot longer than you would at a 9 to 5, because when you're an entrepreneur, you make your own schedule, and sometimes that schedule goes 12 hours, 15 hours, all night long. So be prepared. Be prepared. That's my advice.
Well, it's been a pleasure sitting down with you, and I thank you for taking the time out to be on Stripper Stories.
Yes, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
Well, we appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.